Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine this. You are standing at the edge of a vast, infinite ocean. The waves stretch endlessly in every direction. Each wave is a possibility. Each ripple is a different version of reality. Some waves carry the life you are living now. Others hold the dream version of you, the one who is abundant, free, loved, and radiant. And in this very moment, all of them already exist. This ocean is the quantum field. It is not far away. It is not theoretical. It is here, now, surrounding you, flowing through you. Every possibility is alive as energy. Every timeline is accessible. The only question is, which one are you tuned into? Most people believe life responds to effort. They are taught that if they work harder, sacrifice more, push themselves endlessly, then finally, maybe, they'll deserve success, love, or happiness. But haven't you noticed? Some people do everything right, yet feel stuck in the same cycle, while others, sometimes with less effort, seem to glide into opportunities, synchronicities, and abundance. The difference is not action. The difference is frequency. Reality does not respond to force. It responds to vibration. It responds to the inner signal you are broadcasting every second. Think of it like this. Reality is a giant radio tower, transmitting infinite songs. You cannot hear them all at once. You only hear the one you're tuned into. If you don't like the song, you don't smash the radio. You simply turn the dial. The same is true for your life. If you don't like your reality, it is not because the dream doesn't exist. It is because you're tuned into the wrong frequency. And here's the secret. The dream you long for is not something you have to build from scratch. It already exists. Right now. In the field. The version of you that lives it is already real. The only task is alignment. Now let's go deeper. Your brain is not a passive observer. It is a filter. Every second, billions of bits of information flow into your nervous system, but your brain deletes, distorts, and filters based on your beliefs. If you believe money is scarce, your brain will delete opportunities of wealth. If you believe you're unworthy of love, your nervous system will distort every act of kindness into suspicion. This is why life feels stuck. Not because it isn't available, but because your filters keep you blind. When you shift your belief, you shift your filter. Suddenly, opportunities appear that were always there. Synchronicities multiply. The universe feels alive, responsive, interactive, because it always was. You just weren't tuned in. Your identity is your dimension. The you believe yourself to be determines the reality you live in. If your identity is rooted in lack, your dimension reflects lack. If your identity expands into worthiness, love, and abundance, then the dimension you collapse into mirrors that vibration. So ask yourself right now, who am I being today? Am I being the version of me that is fearful, doubting, grasping, or am I being the version of me that trusts, that radiates gratitude, that knows abundance flows? Because here's the truth. Your future self is not imaginary. That version is alive in the field. They are waiting for you, calling you, whispering through intuition, through desires, through dreams. They are saying, step into me, become me now. When you align with your future self energetically, you are not pretending. You are collapsing the gap between potential and form. You are embodying the frequency that pulls that timeline into reality. But notice what happens when you try to shift. The old identity resists. The ego fights to hold on. Limiting beliefs rise up like shadows. What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if I'm not enough? These thoughts are not signs of failure. They are signs of transformation. They are the final echoes of the old frequency dissolving. Do not fight them. See them. Smile at them. Realize they are not solid. They are just thoughts. Repeated so many times they became heavy. But all thoughts are just energy. And energy can shift in an instant. So breathe, release, and remind yourself Every time you let go of a belief that does not serve you, you step into a lighter vibration. And in that lighter state, reality begins to rearrange itself. Now imagine tomorrow morning. You wake up, and instead of rushing into survival, you pause. You place your hand on your heart. You see, in your mind's eye, the dream reality already alive. You feel gratitude for it as if it is real now. You smile because deep inside, you know it is not coming someday. It is already here. You are tuning into it. And when you do this consistently, the universe begins to respond. Numbers align, synchronicities multiply, people appear in perfect timing, doors that were once closed open with ease, and you realize this was never coincidence. This was confirmation. The quantum field is saying, yes, you are in alignment. Keep going. The most beautiful part is that this shift does not require decades. It does not even require years. It requires one decision: the decision to embody your future self now, the decision to live as if the reality you desire is already here, because it is. So take a deep breath. Release the story of waiting. Release the illusion of lack. Step boldly into gratitude, into trust, into the knowing that you are already one with your dream life. You are not chasing it. You are collapsing into it. And from this moment forward, each thought you choose, each emotion you nurture, each action you take is either a signal of lack or a signal of abundance. Which one will you choose? Because the field is listening, and it always responds. Your dream reality is already alive in the quantum field. It is not waiting to be created. It is waiting to be claimed. Comment below. I choose alignment. I choose my future self now. Let this be your declaration, your energetic signature in the field. And as you do, notice how reality begins to bend. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now.